everyone, Pun here, a Pun hound who likes to play gacha games. Looking for someone who plays a lot of gacha, I got you covered. And today we're in the world of Zenless Zone Zero. We're going to be checking out Out of Sight. Alright, Trigger's Bond story. Without out of the way, let's get into it by opening the first section, calling Begin Agent Story, Out of Sight. Okay, this is interesting. Usually it shows like the chapters, but this one is just showing the first thing. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll get into it. Let's see. You're about to yes. We've been through this before. This story this is a story that took place in the past. A story of a rookie boxer named Python who meets this young lady at the crossroads of fate. Oh, so this is at the very beginning. So this is a backstory. Interesting. Okay. Well, we've been on 6th Street for a while now. How many internet commissions have we taken these past few days? We're still newbies. You know how it is. We haven't received any much commission yet. We're still newbies. You know how it is. It's okay. We're starting our proxy business and video store from scratch, side by side. It takes time. These days, I've been focused on managing the store, so thank you for taking care of the internet business, Belle. Have the cozy little home with you is already much better than the life we had just after leaving the academy. As long as we slowly build a reputation, we'll eventually have a chance to uncover clues and follow the old capital. Belle, we'll take it slow. Yeah, but I still want to take some commissions. Yeah, but I get so bored when there's no commissions. Belle, your enthusiasm is really something, but your troubles will soon be resolved. I saw how hard you've been searching for commissions, so these past few days I found an intelligence broker on the internet who can introduce commissions to us. As long as we can establish a long-term partnership with this professional intelligence broker, we shouldn't have to worry about getting commissions in the future. As your older brother, I want to be able to help you. Good job! Thanks. I think I've done a good job too. I arranged to meet him in the store today. He should be arriving soon. Is it the guy with the hat? Or, yeah, because this is like a thing. I thought my son knocking comes from the door. He's here, just in time. Belle, let's go talk to him. Who knows? Maybe a cool surprise will be waiting for us on our first commission with him. Alright. So this is actually the beginning. Interesting. So they already had this set up. That's actually cool. And then like everything's up here. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh wait, so what do you want? Belle, 18 Belle and I need to put this aside of the video store to go handle commission. So can you count on me to watch this big house? Watch the house. We'll do my best. Okay, well, what's the Lucky Boo said? It's Monday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, anyway. Let's see, is the upstairs already put together or is it just downstairs? Okay, yeah. Okay, so they didn't think it all the way through. Okay, let's not go upstairs. That kind of breaks the immersion. Okay, so yeah, okay, they tried at least. They just, okay, so basically just put a couple boxes here. Okay, anyway, moving on. They tried. Okay, reversion break. Ah! Anyway, as the door opens, a man in a suit walks in. Although he wears a brand new reliable smell, there's something slightly off about him. Is this the, yeah, it's him. Belle, let me introduce you to our future partner, the intelligence broker I found on the internet. Nice to meet you both. You can call me Shepard. I'm glad these you two work with me. By the way, are you just starting on the line of work? Nice to meet you. We haven't been in the business for too long. I understand. It's normal for rookie brockies like you to have a hard time finding commissions. But please don't worry. As a intelligence broker, I exist precisely for people like you. Let me check my notes. Your name is Pantheon, right? What kind of commissions do you usually specialize in? We're great at any commissions. What an energetic response. These days, many young proxies lack that energy you have. That being said, combat relations might be a bit tricky, right? You two don't seem like fighters, and hiring combat personnel can be expensive for new proxies. To be honest, I'm not sure how I feel comfortable assigning you anything dangerous. We'll find a way to resolve that. I believe you'll see it in the actual commission. An actual commission, huh? Well then, I happen to have a recently issued commission that could serve as a perfect start point for our partnership. I believe this commission is a perfect difficulty to assist your abilities. If you're interested, let me know to explain the details. Shall we have more of the convenient place to talk? It's not suitable to talk about this on the counter, so you move to a small room with Shepard to discuss the things in detail.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
Okay. Why are you guys... Okay, so that's a reuse. Okay, interesting. Why? Is this really not a filler job? Yeah.
To be honest, it feels like you're just filling your quota with this commission.
Yeah, I actually agree on that one.
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
Uh-huh. Why does this sound fishy as all Benji? Accept the commission. Wow, The illusion of what is this, the Bethesda game? Okay, sorry. How to say it.
You've made your point. Guess we can't refuse now. Let's see the job.
I would, like, what if you refuse? What would happen? Then would it just be awkward silence? That'd be kind of funny. Shepard nods in satisfaction and pulls out 3 items from his it's a harmonica, a sheet of music, and an old photo. That's okay. We're finding her off the bat. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. An old woman with covered eyes. A somewhat aged photograph through the image remains fairly clear. A blonde young woman with her eyes covered leans against the wall. For some reason, her silhouette seems so fragile that she might shatter to pieces at any moment, filled with such profound sadness. Alright.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Roger.
Just a photo. So even the client doesn't know her name, identity, or whereabouts? And what's the deal with the harmonica and the sheet music?
Yeah, that is interesting.
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica.
Why? Okay, that's weird.
Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Who's there? Sorry.
A single photo and a melody. Feels like chasing shadows. Belle, where do you think we should start?
Yeah. Let's go to Port Ellipse let's go to Port Ellipse and look for clues.
Maybe we should start with Port Elpis.
Yeah.
A woman with her eyes covered isn't exactly someone you see every day. Remember when we went to visit the sea? I'm pretty sure we spotted someone like that back then.
Wait, okay, that's coincidence.
Remember? I was in a bad mood that day, so you took me to the port to clear my head. We bought some fries, but you were so busy staring at that girl with her eyes covered, a seagull snatched them right out of your hand.
How? Okay, never mind. Okay, whatever. Moving on.
Why do you sound mad? Now that I think about it, that woman did look a lot like the one in the photo.
Huh?
I was just a bit distracted. I didn't mean to stare. Next time I'll make sure to watch my fries more carefully.
Why? Okay, well, okay.
Well, thanks to you, we've got a lead now. Let's head to the port and see what we can find.
Uh-huh. All right, we're gonna go to the port. Let's go. To the port, in the port, port. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Hey, oh. Inventory check complete. Perfect. All boxes have been moved. We're all done. Boss, this stuff is so heavy. I'm exhausted. Can I charge my ether battery for a while? Boss, I really love a drink of bamboo coolant. Don't earn enough Denny's for stuff like that. Forget it. I know a broken bamboo charging station where we can get free energy. You all look tired, so I'll make an exception and take you there. Aww. Poor boss. Alright, let's go. To Port Alps. Oh, we can't even go to the other places. That's interesting. Alright, Port Alps. To the Alps. Belle, we arrived. Time to find our missing person. However, it's a week ago when we saw that lady, and we can't be sure if she's the person we're looking for. Even if she is, it's uncertain if she's still around. We better get started. Right. Since we don't know any of the other leads right now, let's try our luck here. I'll attempt to hack into the cameras to check if she's been around recently. As for you, Belle, take a photo and ask the locals to pass her by around here. Okay. Hello, Fee.
Welcome to the Tater King. Our fries and hot dog combo is a hot seller. Would you like to give it a try?
Hello. Have you seen this person?
Oh, I remember seeing that girl before.
When exactly?
Maybe once every other 2 months. I'll see her wandering around this area. I've never spoken to her, as she doesn't seem to be to interact with anyone around here. So I don't really know much about her background.
So she hasn't been around recently?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing her recently. Are you looking for her? I can keep an eye out for you.
Alright, thanks.
By the way, would you like some fries with that?
The seagull... The seagulls are already trying to steal the fries.
Alright then. The seagulls have been too active recently. Will they have a negative impact on the sales of fries? Look like I shouldn't have feed them too much in the future.
Yeah, that's probably what you shouldn't have done. Alright, wow, we gotta talk to everybody here. I gotta flex my voice muscles.
No result today. I told them the bait wouldn't work, but they didn't believe me.
Hello, have you seen this person?
Huh? I'm just a fisherman. Starting at the bucket, bobber, and fishing line all day. How could I recognize anyone?
I know a reliable type of bait.
The other day, when greeting Enzo, one lives next to the door, one who lives next to the door, I learned that he occasionally goes fishing. I recommended the bait to Enzo.
Oh wait, the other day, sorry, that's not the guy speaking. Sorry, let me read that. The other day, when greeting Enzo, who lives next door, I learned that he occasionally goes fishing. I recommend the bait that Enzo usually uses to the man.
You don't look like someone who's been fishing. Are you sure about this? Whatever. I'll give it a try next time. Let me see the photo of the person you're looking for. I think I remember this girl. I'm here fishing every day, and she was here some time ago, walking along the wooden walkway.
Do you know who she is?
How would I know? Most of the time my mind is focused on fishing. It was just that day. that day I got tired of fishing. So I got up and take a walk, and happened to see her. I've only seen her that one time. If you need, I can keep an eye out. But for now, I really don't know any more about this girl.
Alright, thanks. Alright, now who's next? Probably should head all the way up there. Wait. There's no way, right? There's no way they're gonna be lighthouse. If we climb the lighthouse on the tower, maybe we'll spot the blind one somewhere. Try climbing the lighthouse. Yeah. Just as you're about to climb the lighthouse, an old man appears behind you.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? The lighthouse is currently off limits. No one's allowed to enter.
Sorry, I didn't know.
If I hadn't showed up, you would have gone straight in, wouldn't you? The lighthouse hasn't been properly maintained for years. Something happened to you, well, who will take responsibility? Besides, what do you need up in that lighthouse anyway?
I'm looking for someone. Have you seen this person?
Let me see. This girl does have a memorable appearance, but I don't remember seeing her before.
I think she might have been here before.
Is that so? Yeah, I keep her around the lighthouse. If she was dark or hung lately, I definitely would have seen her. If you're looking for her, just checking around there. At the very least, I haven't seen the girl near the lighthouse.
Alright, thanks. That's a few people, but none of the clues seem to. Should head back and discuss our progress with Whis. Oh, wait, we gonna talk to more people? Oh, so I guess too bad he can't. Okay, shit. Oh, that shift up. My bad. Hoyo, make it so we can go back and repeat these so we can take a look at it. By the way, is that smaller or larger? Anyway, let's go. Hey.
No luck on my end. Belle, did you find anything?
Quick question, Whis. What did you look for? Anyway. Let's try the harmonica again.
I was wishful thinking to assume that a quick stroll through the port would solve this. But since we're here, might as well give the harmonica a try. Whether it works or not, you owe me some fries before we head back.
Huh?
I'll do whatever you say, but Belle, would would you mind giving the harmonica a try instead? I'm curious to how it sounds.
Wait, what? Okay, that's a little writing. Okay, what? Wait. Why not? You owe me some fries, but in fact, I'll do whatever you say, but would you mind giving it? Okay, hopefully they'll fix that, cause yeah, they just repeated themselves in that dialogue. That had to be a writing issue. I don't see how that's an issue, cause yeah, that just caught me off guard. Cause why don't you just, but since we're here, why not might give the harmonica a try rather not? I mean, I guess that makes sense actually, but yeah.
Wow, you sure know how to set me up. I'm telling you now, though, I can't promise what it'll sound like.
Oh, okay. Oh! Hey! Hey! This actually sounds good. It's not like out of tune. I like the sound of this. Ooh, does it keep going? Oh! Oh, this is so cool. Oh, does it keep going? Oh, I wanted to hear more. All right, anyway. You pulled up a harmonica and glance at the sheet of music. See a melody you've never heard before. Take a deep breath. You take the notes, flow, and start to play. It was pretty accurate. Whatever you think sounded good, at least. The music continues for half a minute.
How do I put this? It sounds okay once you get used to it.
Huh.
But nothing happened, so I guess we should just get some fries and head back.
Nah.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Blink, blink. Well, that's convenient.
Sorry. My sister didn't mean to make such a commotion. We'll just... Wait. You're the one in the photo. Sorry about that.
Oh.
I didn't hear any footsteps, so I didn't realize you were right beside us.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Huh. Why shoots you a questioning glance? The blindfolded woman from the photo actually appeared. When I saw surprised, but now what? First thing first, let's bring her back home.
Well, the two of us are proxies, and this song was given to us by a client. We never thought it would actually help us find you. Our client is the one looking for you. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
What's the client?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Let's head back to the store.
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
Let's see.
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time, but I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Okay, so that's interesting. Okay. So, Charon... Wait, didn't she say her real name before? We'll see, because I can't remember if that's the name he gave us in Ambi's story or not. But we'll find out. But that's interesting. So she has another name. You return to the video store with a woman who calls herself Charon. Along the way, you introduce yourself to the share bay of your fledgling proxy business.
Miss Charon, I just reached out to the information broker who posted the commission. He should be here shortly, and you'll be able to meet the client soon. Please take a seat on the couch. I'll get you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Wait, how did you know that? What? How did you spot that?
Oh, let me see. You're right. How did you know? No wonder there's been some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp.
Okay, intriguing.
I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Ah, neat. Sorry to bring it up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope my question didn't seem rude.
I mean, it was a general question, Belle. You're fine.
No need to apologize.
Aw.
Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
Very true. And I like her light. I just noticed. I love the mask light change. A subtle silence fills the room. It's clear you each have secrets you don't want to share with others. And there is an unspoken understanding between you. As silence is a ring becoming awkward, a knock sounds at the door from outside the shop.
It's me again. You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
The client didn't come with you?
High efficiency? It's nothing really.
Yeah.
By the way, didn't the client come with you? Karen here would like to meet them.
Yeah.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem.
What?
I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today.
Uh-huh. That's interesting.
Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Uh-huh. That definitely doesn't sound normal.
Sending a location from the edge of a hollow? That's anything but normal. And the client hasn't responded at all?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So interesting. I've served in the Eridu forces under division, even after retiring. Okay, so she's retired from the Air Defense Force, huh?
The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them.
Oh, okay.
As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me.
Well, this will be the first time you guys have got...
I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
Hey! We can't let you deal with this alone. Yeah.
We'd like to find the client ASAP too. I mean, who's gonna cover our commission fee otherwise? Besides, if we said no, you'd just head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
Ah!
How did you know?
So that was your plan? You just remind me of how wise and I used to be. So desperate to find someone that we didn't even care if we were ready or not. Well, since Miss Charon wants to continue to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. You can relax, Shepard.
Yippee!
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow, and be careful.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for troubling you.
Aww.
Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
Oh, purple, that's so cute. Seeing how determined you are to find us, we couldn't just stand by and do nothing.
No worries. Seeing how determined you are to find the client, we couldn't just sit by and do nothing.
Yeah! Oh, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Sorry. My bad. I was trying to click. Okay, whatever. Oh, Cry. Hey. Proxy, may I call you that? Of course. Thank you, Proxy, for accepting my request. This is probably your first time taking on a commission in the hollow that might involve combat. I'll do my best to protect you. Actually, I don't need to enter the hollow in person. Huh? You mean you can attach your conscience to a bamboo? That's impressive technology. Never heard anyone being able to do such a thing before. Meaning if you are a bamboo, I'll protect you. But it's my request, so this is my duty. Duty. Anyways. Belle, the vibe Karen gives off is bringing up memories of our own past. I feel the same way. Maybe this is fate. Let's fulfill our wish and find that person. Yeah, we can't just leave her be. Yippee! Alright. Story time! Story time, let's go.
We fighting?
Oh, we can actually use
Pick
other
me.
characters, okay. Let's bring in... Who do we bring? Cause yeah, no, let's just bring my squad. Hang on, yeah, we'll just bring the squad. Yeah, we'll bring you in,
Okay, let's get ready.
and then
wanna go
we just
some
need an
electric
electric unit, I think, and I think you two will work together.
I only
Does that
know
work
that
or
practice
no?
is vital.
Yay! There we go. Perfect. Okay, deploy. All right. Reloading and firing. Let's go.
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Adjusting for wind.
Please wait a moment.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm dancing. Okay, let's go. Okay. Go, go, go.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons.
All right.
I still remember the way forward clear as day.
All right. Ah, I love.
Why don't you wait just a little
Okay.
longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
I love
It
ability.
would be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy. Wait.
Okay. 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 Ah. Come on.
Path ahead.
Okay.
It should be right around here.
Nope, I
wasn't
didn't do
here
it
too
right.
long ago.
There you go.
One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need
Go.
to think.
Oh, you got it. No.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Come on. There we go. I was gonna say.
That's why each time we enter, you'll need the most up-to-date carriage.
Here we go.
Come on.
You're not lost because you can't remember.
What the? What are you girls talking about right now?
Engaging. Adjusting for wind.
After you left the hollow, spatial distortion occurred. That's why.
Oh, okay. So there's just.
Firepower. The melody of combat.
Okay, there we go.
The three-pronged
Okay, so
approach
apparently they
breaks
were
the
lost
wall.
because.
There's more to
And let
battle.
me do an ult there. So they were all because the hollow just.
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and made things difficult for you.
Aww. Dude, don't worry, Kran. You're fine.
It's no trouble.
Yeah.
There's a fissure nearby. We can use it to get back on the right path.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the fissure. Alright.
By the way, Miss Charon, how are you so fluid when you move and fight?
Oh, okay, so we're actually gonna get this. Yeah.
Is it because of your sharper hearing and heightened senses?
Okay, wait, when we hear this before we go into battle. Okay.
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed.
Okay. We
I
done?
can't see
Oh,
most
hang on.
things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
Interesting, okay. Interesting. Okay. Anything else?
I call
Oh,
this
there we-
ability Ether Vision.
Nice. You guys, I love the model. That looks amazing.
That's quite the ability.
That is actually.
Given your combat style, those eyes must come in handy on the battlefield, huh?
That's actually really cool. So I mean, she kind of is like, is it like Spidey sense or something? Like from, I don't know why I'm making Marvel reference, but we'll see.
That may be so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Copy.
We'll see. Cause yeah, that's interesting. All right.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Okay. There you go. Okay, and
Commence.
demolition. Thank you, Grace. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Come on.
Wait, something's up ahead.
What the? Uh-oh.
There's someone on the ground. Ugh, it smells like blood.
How do you smell blood, Proxy? Wait a minute. How do you smell blood? That's actually a good point. Alright. A man and a woman lie collapsed on the ground with a zoomed-in camera. Alright. The vehicle smell of blood emanating from them. Following the source of scent, you see bullet holes on their bodies. Check their condition. No signs of breathing. Their heartbeats and pulse are completely gone. These two are dead. Cause that appears to be severe blood loss from a long-range gunshot wound. Time of death, probably within the last 1 or 2 hours. Just before we enter the hollow. Which means, this isn't just a case of losing contact of our client. Someone's been defeating people in the hollow. Though I don't sense the person nearby right now. There's still a chance they're active somewhere in the hollow. Proxy, don't stray from my side. I'll keep you safe. These two. I really want to take their bodies out of the hollow. Without knowing where the person's whereabouts, moving them would be too risky. Proxy, mark these coordinates. Once we confirm the area is safe, we'll come back to retrieve their bodies. I'm sorry, the ground must be cold. May you rest in peace. Oh.
What could have happened? Who did this?
Yeah.
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer was a sniper, just like me.
Double agent? Maybe someone from your old unit wants you back?
Proxy, stay vigilant and get behind me. The killer may still be nearby.
Maybe. Well, or maybe they weren't the client.
They seem to have no qualms when it comes to killing.
Seemingly, yeah.
The surrounding ether levels have significantly increased. What's going on?
Okay.
Wanna help me test this?
I have no idea, actually, yeah.
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase.
Okay.
Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether nonstop.
What? So we got, an ether factory?
Time to pin them down.
Okay.
Those are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
Wait, why did they have so much ether? Is ether like a fuel source? I don't remember if they even talked about that, but yeah.
Engaging as soon as the valve is opened. The ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
Alright. Come on. Got you.
High ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause
And there we go. Come on. Come on.
Heron, it'll be dangerous if we keep moving forward.
Yeah, danger is danger. Come on.
Understood. These storage tanks are high-risk items manufactured
on.
by military-industrial companies. They're rare, even on the black market.
Okay, interesting. So they're rare. We done? Okay. Let's let the dialogue play out real quick.
Several of these storage tanks appearing in the hollow is a clear sign that our opposition has malicious intentions. Here.
Alright. Any more? I try to make sure we get all the
Let's find
dialogue.
a
There we go.
suitable sniping position and disable those ether storage tanks along any mission-critical paths.
Alright. Say less. Alright.
Adjusting for wind.
Right. Alright. Say less, girl. Say less.
My ether vision ability is perfect for dealing with such ether-laden objects.
Okay, we get it. Ow. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Alright.
Let's take care of these leaking tanks to lessen the threat of ethereals on our path. Then we can proceed.
Yes. Just making sure I get all your dialogue, girly. I don't want to be, like, skipping any dialogue. Alright, anything else? Okay, good. Alright.
Let me at him. Okay.
Copy.
Alright, there you go. Alright. Oh, she's just gonna shoot. Oh! Oh, do we actually get to do it ourselves? Oh, that's some. Oh! Okay, hang on. Okay. One.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Yippee! That was cool. I like that little mission that we got. A little actual.
Wait, Charon. I'm detecting 4 life forms up ahead. Let's go take a look.
Are you kidding me? There's no way. What is with this person?
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
Huh. Check their condition.
Great, that's a relief. Charon, can you confirm their condition?
Yeah.
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious.
Huh.
The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts.
Oh.
Cold. I don't want to die.
Oh my. Is there really no way to save him?
There must be something we can do. I'll contact the hospital and we can get him out of the hollow.
Oh.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Oh.
Am I dying? I just
Oh.
want to go home.
Oh. Sharon doesn't respond. She sits beside the dying man, pulls off her harp and begins to play a soft, familiar melody. The tune echoes throughout the hollow, heavy with the scent of blood. It's a song recorded of the client's sheet music. As Amara gently notes to fill the air, the dying man stops groaning, simply listening until his eyes close forever. You know, we could have probably. We probably could have gotten information from him. You know what, though? This is still a good noise. Oh, okay. You okay, girl? You okay? Are you okay? You look like you're in pain.
Charon, what's wrong? It looks like you're in pain.
Yeah.
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them.
What do you mean?
Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
Oh.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people?
Where it goes? Oh, sorry.
I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here.
Yeah.
If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
The culprit's already gone.
The culprit should be gone by now. Charon, let's get the survivors out. Follow me.
Yeah. Alright, well that was easy. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, I have no idea what's going on, but let's continue. Okay. Ugh. But poor girl. I didn't think I was gonna actually hurt her eyesight. Exhausted and unable to carry out any bodies, you record the coordinates of few more corpses. Once it's all over, you should make sure to report them to anonymously to the public security. Right, anonymously. Yeah. Gosh, it's so interesting. It's so weird seeing in the past, but I love it. Look, Ryan, you keep your guard alongside the 3 survivors, eventually arriving at the abandoned metro entrance in front of the Ballet Twins Road. Roxy, let's take a short break here. The area around the Ballet Twins has been abandoned due to the hollow disaster, and no one's likely to be around. It's both secluded and safe, making it a perfect place for conversation. Those 3 survivors. Yeah, I know. They're just escaped killers. Yeah, I know. They just escaped from a killer, so we need to check on their injuries and mental well-being. Could one of them be the client? Unfortunately, I don't think so. after they woke up and saw me, they didn't have any particular action. If they were the ones who assigned the commission to find me, they should have recognized me to some extent. Then, Proxy, I will keep watching around and keep a lookout and keep a lookout for the perpetrator trying to track us or an attempt to ambush us. Can you please have a brief conversation with the 3 survivors? I think they might need some information for perpetrator. There. And to be honest, I think they might. To be honest, I think they might. No, it's probably just my imagination. I'll go information from them first. Thank you, Proxy. All right, let's go talk to them and make sure they're okay. Well, we'll talk to you first. Hello, woman.
Take a deep breath. If your emotions get intense, the wound might reopen. I feel so. I still feel like I'm gonna throw up. The fear that someone's still trying to shoot me is just won't go away.
Are you guys okay?
I'm okay. Did you save us? I'm just holding up. I never even more or less recover from the shock. I remember you from. You were looking for someone around Port Elves, weren't you?
Yes, I think I've seen you before.
Ah, how embarrassing. Never thought we'd meet again like this.
What's your names?
My name's Aaron. Just call me Aaron. Ugh. Feeling nauseous again? I managed to hold it in. Did you want to ask us something?
I have a question for you. No problem. We'll answer what we can. How did you get kidnapped and taken to the Hollow? For me, I was sightseeing at Port Elves earlier. After that, I was on my way back, driving along a deserted road when I seemed to hit something. So I got out and got the car to check. Just a few seconds after I got out of the car, someone hit me from behind and knocked me out. I still have the bump in the back of my head. You can feel it.
Let me take a look. There really is a bump back on your head. As for me, I was staying at home with my friend when someone pried open the lock and tampered with our food and water or something. I don't know what they did exactly, but right after we ate, we both passed out. We were the only 3 rescued from the Hollow. Did you see another woman?
Just the 3 of you. Things I got questions. What happened to you in the Hollow?
Do I really need to talk about it? If possible, I'd rather not relive it.
I'll go first. After I woke up, I found myself tied up, lying alone in the corner of the Hollow, with heroes wandering nearby. If I didn't make an escape in there, I'd be doomed. So I found something sharp and cut through the ropes. After freeing myself, I was able to run when a bullet grazed the top of my head from above. That's when I realized someone has been watching me all along.
Same. The same happened to me. When I woke up, my lips were tied. The heroes were already closing in. Fortunately, the ropes weren't tied too tight. I used a broken iron railing nearby and eventually managed to cut through them. But I barely ran a few steps before a bullet hit my left arm. I could only grip my teeth and run for my life. Ugh.
If she kept talking, she'll belch again. The maniacs shooting from the shadows. They seem to take pleasure in watching us frantic attempts to escape. They could have just killed us right there, but they deliberately aimed each shot slightly off target, giving us just enough strength to keep struggling. Under the threat of ethereals chasing me and the sniper's fire, I didn't even know how long I ran. Eventually I managed to reach the area where the ethereals were less active, but the maniac shot me with a tranquilizer and I passed out again.
Same here. Now that I think about it, we must have both passed out in the same area.
I got a few more questions. How are your injuries? Aside from the blunt force injury to the back of my head, I was some minor alterations and slight dislocation in my shoulder. On top of that, I'm a bit dehydrated, so I have a headache now.
Mine are worse. My left arm was hit solely, taken off in a small piece of flesh, and the same with my calf. Why am I going through all this? I'm really fed up.
Take some time to calm down.
Alright. Hey, companion. If it weren't for your arrival, I don't think the perpetrator would have led us so easily.
Why are we being targeted? I can't take this anymore. Okay. Now we'll talk to the man.
Thank goodness. I can't believe it. I'm still alive and out of the hollow.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jesse. I'm so grateful you were to save me. When that maniac was chasing me and snapping at me, I really thought I was done for.
I have some questions I want to ask you.
Questions? Go ahead and ask. Although I really don't want to remember what just happened, he did save my life.
How are you kidnapped brought to the Hollow?
I was tricked. I received an anonymous message telling me there was a big job I could do. Asked me to meet in the alley of 6th Street. I was just arrived at the agreed spot. I was waiting when someone hit me from behind and knocked me out. When I woke up, I was already in that hollow. My hands and feet were tied.
What did you experience in the Hollow?
Although I was tied in the hollow, luckily I was already carrying a folded knife with me. I tried to shake the knife out of my pocket and cut the ropes, hoping to escape, such as the air was filled with ethereals. Suddenly, someone shot me from the shadows. I was scared that I quickly dropped to the ground to dodge their bullets, but they immediately fired several more shots. I had no choice but to run for my life. Maniac shooting at me. Felt like they never intended to kill me right away. Instead, they seemed to be having fun watching me panic. Every shot scratched me, but none of them were fatal. I just kept dodging the ethereals and the sniper, running for my life. In the end, I found myself finally managed to hide in the place with a few ethereals. That maniac shot a tranquilizer into my thigh, and I quickly passed out again. After that, I woke up a second time and you all around me.
How are your injuries?
I feel a bit dehydrated. Probably have less than 10 or so aberrations, but surprisingly, no major wounds. Seriously, what's up with that maniac? Why did I ever do to him? That made them go through so much trouble to set this up. Get me and then throw me into the hollow with such to slowly destroy me?
Take some time to calm down.
Now you wanted to ask? Well, anyway, thank you all. If they come later, I think all three of us would have been killed by that maniac.
Okay. Hi, Karen. After a brief check of the three survivors, you share what you learned with Karen. She calls all three over.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
Yippee!
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves?
Oh, what the?
I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
Okay, let's see.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the defense force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
Okay, information broker. Retired soldier.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the defense force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all.
The targets have one thing in common. Defense force. This is the only outlier. Interesting.
Did you see my friend when you were in the hollow? She's about my height with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
I don't recall seeing any. Yeah.
If I recall correctly, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day.
Oh!
I never thought something like this would happen.
Okay, interesting. Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day? What's it about?
Is that the... wait, I don't... Is that the capital one? Because I don't think they know that yet.
As the name suggests, it's a day organized
Oh, okay,
by the
something
Defense
different.
Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
Okay, no, it is. Okay, it is.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
Why would you want to check it out?
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there.
Maybe.
Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force?
Probably.
Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say, no, wait, yeah.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
Yeah.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right, Jesse?
Oh, okay, so call him out.
Well, that's...
Okay.
I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impera Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Interesting.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
Wait.
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask.
All right, shoot. Okay, that's a bad pun. Moving.
I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
Yeah. The others are seems confused guys were shaking their heads at Cryon.
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for. Male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me.
Alright.
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
Probably. I mean, if they're the one who did the... Yeah.
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
When you said that, you had no light in your eyes. Interesting.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you.
Okay.
But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Yeah.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
You return to the random play with Cryon. Even the questioning their survivors, the clues we have so far are still insufficient. Our goal is to find the missing clan. Right now, we only know that he's likely kidnapped by the perpetrator, but we have no idea where the perpetrator is or where they want. Brian, do you have any ideas?
I think the other proxy is right. The information that the 3 survivors brought is limited, but our information is hard to deduce. We should take our next client. Our clues have to run dry. But we'll think of something out of it. At least we know that some characters are predator and static sniper, press a grudge against Defense Force. They're meticulous in planning, avoid open confrontation, and are obsessed with committing crimes in the Hollow. With these characteristics, the Hollow Corners might be able to deduce the general area where the perpetrator operates, will be able to potential base where they might place the kidnapped victims. But that will take quite a lot of time. Yes, and while we're narrowing down the search, the perpetrator might continue committing more crimes. Cryon seems somewhat agitated. Lack of clues plunges you into silence. Just you're about to accept reality and start organizing the current clues to narrow down the door to the store suddenly opens.
Someone's here, Bill. I think it's Shepard. He's at the counter.
The intelligence broker? I might have something important to tell us. Proxy, let's talk to him first.
Hey, Shepard. What's up?
You bring Shepard in a room when you talk.
Phaeton, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Yes. We did go, but... yeah.
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping.
Yeah.
It's very likely the client was involved.
Probably we're trying to share only part of the info. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems the client was kidnapped, brought to the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for clues. But why did you rush over to the store? Did you find anything?
Yeah.
Well, just take a look for yourself.
Shepard shows his phone. About 10 minutes ago, the missing client sent him another location. On knock. There was no other message. Is it the kidnapper doing this?
I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
I think it's the kidnapper. The clue delivered right to us. Yeah, this feels off.
We've been chasing dead ends with absolutely no clues. And now one just appears out of nowhere? Something smells fishy here.
Yeah.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating.
Oh, lovely. You're just... okay.
Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Hey, we're not gonna lose our pay.
Shepard hurries out again. You turn to Cryon, who seems unsettled. Has she held back the full truth from Shepard to avoid having the search handed out to someone else?
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
It's nothing, but why?
Don't mention it. But I have to ask, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Going for help.
The killer
Sorry.
is a sniper has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death.
Interesting.
Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
So they're just planning every... Yeah, what if it's a... Yeah, I'm thinking it's a trap. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be a trap, to be honest. Probably a trap.
I helped you keep this from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's just too dangerous.
Yeah.
What if this lead is a trap? Who even knows who's really behind the client's messages anymore?
Yeah, sorry about that, by the way. The microphone dropped. Anyway.
I understand. I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Oh, it'll be fine. We'll get there. We have plot armor.
Why is the client so important to you, Charon?
Yeah, come on,
Would
tell
you
us
be willing
the truth.
to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
Yeah, come on.
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan, they were family.
Oh, wait, what? The Benji? Hang on, my bad. Wait, what? Since leaving the military, I spent years searching for the mission missing teammates. They were more than... Okay. So we're looking at their family.
I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica.
Oh!
It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music.
Interesting.
Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
Oh. If they're still alive, could there really be no trace of them after all these years? Waste goes towards me seems to convey such question, but then think about how you're also searching for your teacher. Doesn't seem like it's hard to understand. I'll help you.
I get how anxious you must feel. Let's face this together. But this time, we really need to be extra careful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
Alright. Confirm. Intentions to kill. Alright, next one. I had to ask this to go through. I'll just get going. I don't know how far in we are. Oh yeah, more. Proxy, if you're sensitive to share with controlling bamboo, does that mean your pain is shared as well? Pain is shared as well. Don't worry, I don't receive injuries, don't worry. Then I won't let the perpetrator lay a single scratch as bamboo. If my fight breaks out, stay right behind me. Whoopee! Hey. Belle, although we promised trying to investigate the hollow, I still find the clues appearing in this moment is suspicious. I'll be careful. Yeah, nothing bad happens. I mean, even if they kidnap the bamboo, we should still be fine, right? Yeah, we should be good. Alright, anyway, let's continue. Alright. Blind Pursuit. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. This one. Echizu Kid. Okay, we'll bring in this thing. Actually, can we mix it up and bring my Jane Doe in there? Can we bring Miss Jane Doe? Where are you, Jane? There you are.
Wanna be my research subject?
Yes. And then can we...
We fighting? Take me. You have my complete secure the perimeter.
Yippee! We can bring her. Let's go. Ah, I miss playing Jane Doe. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Perfect.
Looks like there's something here.
Okay.
Is this a communicator?
What the? Huh.
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the hollow's entrance.
Yeah. Why would there be a communicator here?
Why is there a communicator here?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it was randomly left behind.
Mm-hmm.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Alright, well, ring a ding. Let's go.
Oh, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
What? Liar Squad?
Liar Squad? What's that? Wait, who are you?
Yeah, what?
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? If introductions aren't your strong suit, I'd be happy to show you how.
Alright, wait a minute here. Don't go leaking. Hey, no leaks. No, let her say her piece.
You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders. You see, I've been working my way down a list, crossing off names. And now, Charon of Liar Squad, your name is next.
Oh, how cute. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but I could try.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now, with you in my sights, this must be some kind of destiny.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
Oh, what? Okay, that was red doesn't mean that deal, girl. I don't think you want to make a deal. I think you want to make a deal with your gun. Alan suddenly dodges aside, raises her gun and fires, using her body as a shield. Shield. In the next instant, a bullet flies past her and hits the ground. Her shot flew into the distance, and there's only one thing that's for certain. It didn't hit the Grim Venture.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what I plan to do too. You seem to have rather unique eyes, but you'll never get the chance to hit me. After all, no one's better at counter-sniping than me.
Seems talking won't resolve this. But I'm not averse to using force.
Yippee! Now that's the spirit! If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both my attacks and those of the ethereals, of course. Oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your trouble. I hope you still have that determined look on your face after seeing it.
Uh-oh. Alright. Wait, where is it? Wait, if you have the red sight...
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar.
Yeah, if you have the red sight, that's not gonna work, girl. Yeah, come on.
Nothing we can do?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Gonna say that was shot.
I found a box. Something feels off about it.
Wait, can't we know? Huh, okay. Guess we'll just look at what's in the box. Out of the box. Bump bump. A rather creepy box is giving off an unsettling stench. You have a bad feeling that opening it would ask for trouble. You glance at Karen beside you, who has fallen silent. Clearly, she has some same feeling. Right now, she's hesitating whether to open this box. Karen, wait, don't open it. Karen opens the box anyway. A bloodstained tattered military cap, carelessly crumpled and stuffed in the corner of the box. Though the owner identified remains unknown, the message conveys can only mean one thing: death. Don't touch what's in the box. Karen reaches out and picks up the military cap from the box. Her fingers tracing into shapes. Her lips tremble. I'm okay, Proxy. If my sense of touch didn't deceive me, this appears to be the outfit my former teammates wore. Or a replica of it. If this is a surprise Grim Vulture mentioned, I see now. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Prawn goes silent. Yeah, as she chambers another round, you can sense her hands trembling slightly, but her grip grows even stronger. Okay.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? The loyalty. Huh. The one Six always wore.
Really? Okay.
Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you. He took his own life. There wasn't much different from being offed by ethereals.
Oh. Oh. That's sad.
Ethereals had almost completely taken over his body. He was covered in ether crystals. His core was almost fully formed.
Peter, engaging head on.
Okay, I should have her open with us. You didn't even hit me. Nice try.
He didn't want to become an ethereal, so he raised the cannon he was oh so proud of, with just one last shell inside.
You having fun up there?
And just like that, obliterated both his core and his heart.
Oh.
Any thoughts on the way he kicked the bucket? Did you like it? Do you think I made the whole thing up? Or did it really happen?
Okay. You having fun up there? You're just a pleasant person, aren't you?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Just shut up, shut up.
I don't know who you are, but you'll pay for
Oh, okay, we
insulting
can
me.
dodge it. Okay.
Oh, wanna kill me? Then come to my next surprise spot.
Oh, I didn't do it right. Because you can dodge the blast. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Nope.
Target locked.
Thank you.
In pursuit.
Fine. Yeah, you can't get me. Okay.
A little gift for ya. Hit the core.
Bang, bang. Okay. 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 Nope. Okay. Okay.
The pressure's on.
And there you go. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Another high-pressure ether tank. And a lot of ethereals have already been drawn to it.
Time for some sniping!
Make sure I don't miss dialogue.
Really wish there was a way to...
Leave it to me, Proxy.
Yeah.
My eyes will take care of them.
Kinda wish there was a thing where we can speed the dialogue, but oh well. Let's go. Sniping position! Okay. Boop. 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 Alright.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving.
Yippee! Okay.
I want to catch that murderer as soon as possible.
I agree, girl. They are not the nicest of lads. I agree with you 100%. Alright, what's in here? The second box emanates an almost aura. The unselling stanchion warns you that this is the previous box will give you an absolutely wretched experience. Try breathing grows heavy. She stands still in several seconds, slowly trying to control her emotion turmoil. Don't push yourself. Finally, she opens the box. A pair of blood-stained, tattered military gloves lie twisted in the center of the box. It's clear that whoever placed them here hadn't just tossed them in carelessly. They've been deliberately arranged with malicious intent. Ryan picks up the gloves once again, feeling the crunch with an icy touch. Her lips turn pale. As I thought, these are from one of my squadmates too. Hang on. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Follow the route should lead us to the Grim Vulture's hideout. I'm fine. Ryan picks up her weapon again, but there is an unstable tremor in her uneasy in her voice.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my hands on them.
Okay, we got more dialogue. Hang on.
As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish.
Uh-huh. I didn't realize. Oh, wait, no, you have roll right. Never mind.
Such a pity. In the end, both her hands were missing. Oh, don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
I cannot wait to meet you and just say hi to you in person. I do not like you.
Such beautiful hands that they could no longer hold a sword.
Oh!
Nails gnawed off her arms and part of her leg as well.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, she... I love what she's singing with us.
She still had some backbone. She stood tall, even in death.
Uh-huh.
It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flower will wither without protection, won't it?
Uh-huh.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, wait. Ooh.
Now, do you think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
Uh-huh. You're just having too much fun with us.
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
Whee! Trying to make sure we get all the dialogue before we
I'll
go.
be coming to your hideout soon. Wipe that smile off your face and wait. Wait and see what I'm going to do.
There you are!
Recalibrating.
Okay.
Hurry up, then. I've got one final surprise location for you.
Okay.
I'm sure you figured out the route to get to me. The surprise is at the end of the road.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Jane. Because I want to beat this. Come on.
This ends here.
Okay, and then do an ult.
Mind and body.
And goodbye.
You're in my sight. Waste of
Come
time.
here. Come here. Okay. Come on.
Surrender.
Okay. Come on.
A little gift for ya.
And then there we go. Okay, can you go away there? We do not have time to play with you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah. Wait, can I see them up there? I'm actually curious. Can you? Hang on.
Recalibrating. Cornered.
Okay, you can't see them because you can't see this because you can see them pop up. Watch. I'm pretty sure you can see them pop up. Yep, there you are. Wait, okay, we can kind of see their model. Let me see if I can see their model real quick. Let me see. Let me see. No, okay, we can't see their model, so we'll have to wait. Okay, let's go inside. Money! Alright. We done with this cat and mouse game? Okay. Okay. Huh? Okay, wait, they can't shoot me from here. Interesting. Because I guess they can't get me anyway. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. There's still a third box. You grab Karen's hand, trying to stop her from opening it, but she lifts the box lid almost immediately. The third box contains a blood-soaked corner of clothing and severely damaged piece of engineering equipment, also stained with blood. Karen picks it up, trembling her fingers, feeling their shape. She doesn't speak, neither about the plans for pursuing the Grim Vulture, nor about which her companions these items belong to. Until the communicator on her hands lifts up again, Grim Vulture's voice.
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloody fabric from Cocytus's clothes and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood.
Uh-huh.
There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer. Not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
You're gonna be... Karen's face turns deathly pale. She slightly picks up the bloody items from the box, her spirit visibly shaken by the weight of these ominous relics. Enough!
Enough already! Using her squad mates, her family to mentally torture her? That's vile. How much longer are you planning on doing this?
Oh dear. Did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. It's just watching you plunge headfirst into my trap was so entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know? Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here. And those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her comrades.
Wait, what?
Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could I possibly have gotten hold of their clothes?
A surge of rage runs to drown all thought. Just as you're about to retort, a crisp gunshot rings out. Crown's shot is clean into sight, but carrying an unmedical intent to kill. But in response for the other end of the communicator, it seems she missed her target.
A decisive strike to be sure. But as I've already said, your awareness, sight, and experience mean nothing in front of a more skilled sniper.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed.
Oh.
You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Oh, there we go.
Coward, you say? How fascinating.
That's awesome.
You were little more than a hollow shell before. But now that you've bared your teeth, you've started looking somewhat respectable. I know your composure is nothing more than a facade. You've never truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
What in the Benji are you talking about, woman? Her squad mates are still alive.
Karen and I both believe her squad is still alive. You can drop the act.
Yeah.
Why are you so fixated on Karen? Just because she used to be in the defense force? She has nothing to do with your target.
Nothing to do with it? Then why don't you go ask her about it? What surprises me more is you actually believe her teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
Okay, let's not.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. I'm sure you know exactly what that means.
Oh.
When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, struggling to defend themselves, never had the opportunity to carry their comrades' bodies out of Hollow Zero. Obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive. Even going as far as to deceive her own proxy. It's laughable.
Can we just meet you just to talk? Just to talk. I just want to talk to her. I just want to talk to her.
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof. Someone like you could never understand.
I could never understand? You think it's hard to understand your childish thought process? If you really have solid proof, why not tell me? Come on, let's hear it.
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what others can't.
Oh.
Every second of every day for years, I've seen my squad mates. Not as fleeting shadows, but vivid and lifelike. They've never disappeared.
Uh-huh.
They're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
Huh.
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years chasing after people who couldn't possibly
Oh my
exist,
gosh.
all because of some ghostly visions.
I do not like this person.
You'd rather believe those visions of your teammates are real-time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth?
What?
Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts? I guess you'll keep deceiving yourself. Because that's how you survive.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? You couldn't protect them when the old capital fell, and now you're just making up stories to fool yourself.
How do you know so much? That's the better question.
Give yourself some so-called reason to go on. Latch on to any stupid excuse. You're just a selfish, naive coward who did nothing and couldn't do anything when your comrades were dying.
Are you? Sounds like you're projecting, Grim. Karen stands there, speechless. Grim ventures well in his verbal assault was clearly struck home. The little color that had briefly returned to her face drains away, leaving her visibly shaken, able to muster a single word of rebuttal.
Giving up already? At least you've got a shred of dignity left. Nothing disgusts me more than a useless hypocrite. Enough of this. Time to die, coward.
Karen is not a coward, yeah.
Karen is not a coward. Someone who'd enter perilous hollows just to find what they seek. Someone who'd play music to console a dying soul.
Yeah, that's true.
The pain in their eyes is anything but a coward.
Also, you sound like you're projecting, Grim. I'm not gonna lie.
At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows, enjoys torturing others, and is constantly in fear of being caught.
Yeah.
Proxy,
Yeah.
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any more of my breath. Just die already.
Analyze the surrounding fissures.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Karen, snap out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Run!
Fissures? When did you... Still trying to play tricks.
With no hope of counterattack, you practically drag Ryan, turning to run towards the fissure. that has escaped Grand's motor. Just as your bullet is about to strike, you manage to escape through the fissure. Yippee! You try, but we found a thing. Can't max with the proxies. Proxies! Anyway. Alright. You escape from the hollow and return to the video store. Or bringing her own client who has lost the will to fight. She's more traumatized than you imagine. Repeatedly touch her eyes, silent and distant.
Charon, do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a tough fight. You should get some rest.
I'm sure she's fine, Wise. I'm sure she's okay. But yeah, let's continue.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
No. I hope she's gonna be actually okay. Oh, I can hope almost. Don't let the Grim Vulture get to you.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture. They'd say anything to get under your skin. Once we start doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
Mm-hmm.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just in my head.
Oh. It's not in your head, girl. You're fine.
The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
I tried to shake off that feeling, but the truth is, I can't stop thinking about the possibility that all my squad mates are dead.
No, they're still alive. No. The day the old capital fell.
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened to you and Liar Squad on the day the old capital fell?
Yeah.
That day, in the first hour Hollow Zero started expanding. Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with the standard amount of troops. Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat. So we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Ethereals came at us like an endless tide.
Oh!
The hollow expanded beyond control. And more importantly, the reinforcements never came.
Wonder why.
The Defense Force troops outside the hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched as members of the advanced force around me died one after another, or were corrupted into Ethereals. Our squad slowly lost the strength to maintain formation.
Even.
I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. Because of that and several other wounds, I shortly lost consciousness.
Oh.
I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me, looking back.
Oh.
When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed in my mind. It must be some kind of sign. A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think?
So I'm noticing something. Isn't that the thing we keep fighting that we saw in the beginning of the game? The thing we keep doing in Defense Force that we can't defeat? Isn't that thing? I can't remember its name, but I think it's that.
They must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious. Eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. Left to wander between the various hollows of New Eridu. That must have been what happened, right?
Oh, poor girl.
The Defense Force? Civilians? No one believes me. So I decided to find them myself. The reason behind these eyes. It's got to be to guide me to finding them still alive.
Either that or give you closure. One of the two.
Am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless?
No!
I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just wishful thinking.
Oh.
But if they're really gone, why would I have been given these eyes, which bring nothing but pain?
Oh.
If they're truly no longer alive, how can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for being so weak. Sorry that I failed to protect them.
Okay, this is actually kind of sad. What the?
Their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
Oh. Yeah, hold her hand. Hold her hand.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Wise and I will never dismiss your determination to find your squad mates.
Yeah.
You don't need to make any justifications, because someone close to us is missing too, and we desperately hope she's still alive. Even if the whole world doesn't understand.
Yeah.
We will never give up. But I also think being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
Yeah.
Belle is right. Listen, Charon.
Charon.
You're such a kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone and blame yourself when you can't do enough. But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
Aww. Yeah, we'll stick to you to the end.
Yeah. Right now, the best thing you can do is trust us. We can be sure that Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have that lead, there's still hope. We'll support you.
Yeah.
No one can dismiss your determination or will. No matter how things turn out, we'll stand by your side and we'll face it together.
Yeah.
Proxy, thank you. I feel better now. At the very least, I want to keep investigating.
All right, let's.
I'm not just going to stop here.
With the tension easing, it's time to discuss the plan going forward. Just then the phone rings.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going?
I started to think you're the one who's causing this, but...
Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm reading this right, this location is Scott Outpost.
Wait, what?
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force and White Star Institute? What's Grim Vulture up to?
Yeah.
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before? They're holding an event right now, and the place will be open to the public.
Oh, no. So we aren't being lured into... I already know what they're probably up to. We should probably stop them.
So, they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time. What's the deal? Are they trying to taunt us?
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face Grim Vulture. Proxy, will you go with me?
Let's go! The official commencement of the Remembrance Day has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, meaning the ordinary citizens still cannot freely enter Oswald Scott. Under arrangement, we're going to spend the night at the store. The next morning... Belle, you're all heading out of the crown soon. Did you sleep all night? I slept well. To be honest, I didn't sleep much. Actually, me too. The past kept up with me, especially really the crying. I didn't manage to sleep until night. Oh, Sharon is already waiting for you in the parking lot. Let's take good care of her, Belle. Leave it to me. All right, head to the park with Belle. Let's head to the parking lot. Yeah. All right, come on, girl. All right. Good morning, Proxy. Did you sleep a lot last night? Yeah, I did. Sorry about losing my composure in the front of you yesterday. I think I've got my mood back in order now. There. It seems I can't hide from you, Proxy. I'm sorry. I think I'll still struggle to process the sadness and the ease. I'm not sure where I can go from here. Take your confusion, time them around the confusion. Let's find a way forward together. Yeah, you're right. Instead of continuing to suffer, it's better to reach out and grasp all hope we can find around us. Maybe things will eventually change. Let's go, Proxy. Today we're attending Remembrance Day as an ordinary citizens, so we can't carry any weapons. So Grim Vulture won't be foolish enough to make a move inside a military stronghold. Let's keep an eye out while we're there. I believe we should be able to find new clues. You arrive at the scout outpost of Orion. Maybe since the Remembrance Day. They must be relevant to those who gave their lives during the fall of the old capital. For some reason, after coming here, Orion has been acting a bit strange. Can we explore the... Proxy, can we explore this place later? What's wrong? No, it's nothing. There. Alright, I'll say. It seems like there are some familiar faces here. Wouldn't it be nice to meet them? I don't think I can face them. If I'm not mistaken, they should be family members of my teammates. I don't know what should I face them. Try reaching out to them. You'll have to face them sooner or later, won't you? I know, but I'll be there for you. Thank you. It's a deal. I'll go and talk to them. Proxy, you don't have to say anything. Just stand by my side and give me the courage to speak.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, the cat! Boo! I miss Master. You do too, right? Don't worry, Master just went somewhere far away with other soldiers. I'll take good care of you while Master's away. And take on walks every day. Woof, woof.
Attention all Defense Force soldiers. Listen up. Never forget why Scott Post was established. Never forget all the sacrifices we made when the old capital fell. Hold zero what made me under control for now, but that doesn't mean it doesn't expand any further in the future. On this special Wednesday, you must remain vigilant amongst undesired. It's understood. Understood.
I should probably. Alright.
Oh.
Are you Alan Akron's brother? How'd you know? Who are you? Wait, your eye cover. Zera's sole surviving teammate. I remember you. We met once after the fall of the old capital. After that, I didn't hear anything about you again. I didn't expect to meet you here. That plushie. It's Argon's favorite plushie. She always kept it in the most prominent spot in her room. I brought it along here, as if bringing my sister's shadow participating in Remembrance Day. I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. You don't need to apologize. I still remember the one time when my sister came home excitedly, telling me that a shy new girl had joined the squad. Oh! That girl didn't speak much, but she was beautiful in battle. That was the happiest I ever seen her. To her, you were a presence that inspired admiration and desire not to fall behind. A beautiful soldier who gave her the drive to keep moving forward. You don't have to apologize to me. If my sister were here, she would sure say the same thing.
Oh.
Please don't mind me too much. The Defense Force has made a lot of preparations for Remembrance Day. Please take your time here. Another year without you by our side. Mom and Dad miss you, so am I.
Oh.
Wait, can I hear it again? How long until the soldier's speech begins? Just a little while longer. The woman giving the speech is already preparing. Wait a moment. The eye cover, the blonde hair. Could you be my husband? Be my husband's Dick's teammate? Diggs, are you Miss Alton and Dick's wife? Yes, my daughter and I came to attend Remembrance Day. Last time I saw you, you were right after the fall of the old capital. Better to see you again here today. Your daughter is there. Your daughter. Is this your daughter, Zeta?
Mom, who is she?
Zeta, this is your dad's comrade for the Defense Force. Every time he went to the battlefield, she would be there to protect him.
Protect him, comrade?
If that's so, why did you protect my dad during
the fall of the old capital? Why did you let him die and make him unable to come back to me?
Zeta! I'm sorry, I couldn't protect him. I'm sorry. Don't listen to what Zeta's saying. She doesn't understand. We never blame you. Please don't say that. Zeta, you can't say such hurtful things. Apologize right now.
Why should I apologize? She survived, but Dad didn't. Isn't that the truth? If it weren't for abandoning him, Dad could have come back safely.
Enough! You don't know what happened back then. Mrs. Sally, I don't think she's wrong. Please don't think that way. I'll make sure to bring her to apologize to you later. I need to explain to her what really happened. I'm really sorry. Please don't let us keep you up. Go explore the Remembrance Day for now. Please remember all your comrades, including my husband, who wants you to see the hopes left behind. Oh. Mom, another year has passed. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
My son, My son, can you see me now? I'm doing well. My legs and feet are fine. I just miss you so much.
Excuse me, are you Koyetsu's mother, Ethel?
Oh, you are.
Oh, I recognize you. I saw you once in the middle of the camp at the helicopter. You're Koyetsu's teammate, one of the survivors. I've been waiting to get in touch with you for over years to see how you've been, but never from you. And it's meant to meet you on Remembrance Day. I guess this is fate. Miss Ethel, is your health still? I'm in good health, fortunately. Everything is fine. Although I'm only one left in the family, the pension from the government is enough, and I still have some years in me. Sorry, Koyetsu. Child, you don't need to apologize. My son may appear carefree in the service, but he always felt so much pressure. One day, he suddenly told me that he found a companion who truly understood him, and believed he was talking about you. Oh! How could I possibly blame you? Someone who helped my son in such a blessing. You're a kind-hearted person, alive standing here today. I'm so glad. Miss Ethel, Child, don't worry about me. Since you're here for Remembrance Day, take your time to walk around and look around and meaningful. To your surprise, many relatives are here to Remembrance Day. But is it really just a coincidence? As a coincidence, the relatives have gathered in front of Cryon.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last moment before you passed out. I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
I'm really sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so she was too little to understand, and I haven't really talked about it. I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals, maybe they wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
Oh, that's not fair. The old capital was falling. No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
In spite of it all, you survived. If they were still here, I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
Aww.
I've always known the truth. I failed to protect them. A weakling like me survived, and the rest of them disappeared without a trace. This isn't solace. It's the worst possible outcome.
Aww.
That's something I can't face. I've never had the courage to tell you I couldn't protect your loved ones. All I can do is wander New Eridu, hoping to find some trace of them. Even after all this time, I still haven't accomplished anything. I'm sorry.
You really don't know us at all. This isn't the worst possible outcome by any means. Styx, my husband, and all his comrades who lost their lives, each one of them left behind their own legacy. Just look all around you. Everyone standing before you is a legacy they protected that is carried on to this day.
Yeah.
After my husband passed away, Zeta and I received survivor benefits. And with all the odd jobs I've been doing, we've managed to get to where we are today.
Oh.
Styx always wanted our daughter to study art, and Zeta's interested in it too. Now, that dream has become a reality.
Aww.
She just got accepted into the art school in Janus Quarter.
Let's go. Congrats.
Mom and I have our tough days, but I often think of Dad's cheerful laughter, and that memory gives me the strength to keep pushing through. One day, it'll all pay off, just like it has now.
Aww.
Thank you for always being by my husband's side, even at the very end.
Well, I suppose you must have heard about my condition from my son.
Ethel, Kakaitis used to tell me about you. He often took leave or skipped work to earn extra money by part-timing, or to care for you when you were sick in bed.
Aww.
Yes, that's true, but I bet he never told you my illness became so bad that I needed major surgery, and he worked his tail off to raise the money. Who would have thought he would pass before me? I used the benefits from his death for the surgery, and that's the only reason I'm here today. In a way, his passing allowed my life to continue.
Oh, that's actually real. Oh.
Every time I think about it, I feel like I need to keep my body healthy and live a few more years. The sights I see, I believe he can sense them from somewhere far away.
Aww.
When I was too weak to take care of him, it was you and your comrades who stayed by his side. Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
Aww.
As for me, well, I'm currently working as a fashion designer.
I can actually tell, yeah, because of the bling you got.
A fashion designer? Is that because of Acheron?
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beautiful things. She was always into fashion, so I decided to become part of that world. That way, she can always be with me.
Aww.
I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until I actually gave it a shot. I wish I'd figured that out sooner. We would have had so much more to talk about.
Aww.
Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion brand next year. She used to say that after retiring from the army, she wanted to pursue fashion design.
Aww.
I really want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving.
Oh, wow.
So, thank you. I'm proud of my sister. And I'm proud of you.
So you two are rivals. Interesting.
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they left nothing behind. They've always been a part of every pain and joy we've experienced over the years. Please remember, everything and everyone in New Eridu is only here today because you all risked your lives in battle.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all doing and to listen to these words.
Oh, I love a little fluster.
I'm so glad I decided to come here on Remembrance Day.
Yeah! Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of you. What brings you here today?
Oh no, wait.
I could ask you the same thing, Ethel. Last time I asked, you said you weren't coming. I only came because I suddenly got a DM from Nathan. He said he really wanted me to be here.
Uh-oh.
I'm here because of Nathan's message, too. He was pretty insistent, so I thought he'd be here. But I've been looking around for a while now. I still haven't seen him.
So, it's the same for all of us. I responded to his message, but he never wrote back. Isn't that strange?
Huh?
Sorry, but who's this Nathan you're talking about?
Yeah.
Nathan is Lethe's younger brother. Frankly, out of all of us, he's probably the one who wants to Deceive the most. He used to be part of the defense force himself, and...
The day the old capital fell, his squad was responsible for supporting the forces that had already entered the Hollow, which included all of you.
Huh.
He's told us that story so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that Hollow, some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them, but there was nothing he could do.
Oh.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, the reinforcements retreating was inevitable. Shortly after their retreat, headquarters issued the official order.
Huh.
We all lost someone in that disaster. And for a while, we resented the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There is no avoiding casualties in that battle. In hindsight, it wasn't wrong for headquarters to prioritize saving their strength.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the defense force?
Yeah.
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for.
What? As the four family members paid their respects and left, they continued during the Remembrance Day. Cryon stood in their day, seemingly having understood something. At that moment, a sound came from the open space in front of the outpost. Then someone had stepped in the podium, and citizens all gathered podium, preparing to listen to the person's speech. According to the scales of Remembrance Day, it should be time for the residents who retired demonstrators to make their speech. Looks like the speech is about to begin. Feel a bit concerned, Proxy. Could we go over there and listen to the speech for a moment? Hello, everyone. I'm honored. Okay, I can't read lightning fast here. What? Can you hold on? Woman. Okay, well, there we go.
Is that Zoe on the podium?
Yeah. Is she speaking on behalf of the soldiers?
Is she here to speak for the soldiers? That seems fitting. She's cut medals after all. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron anywhere. Didn't they come?
Yeah.
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis Squad, a representative of the veterans, will now deliver the Remembrance Day speech.
This can't be good.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Today, we gather to commemorate Remembrance Day, a day born from the tragedy
This
of the
can't
old
be good.
Capitol's fall.
I'm having very bad feeling about this.
Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Every member of my squad perished in that battle, leaving me as the only survivor.
Uh-huh.
Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow is a pain that never fades. It's a sorrow that will stay with us, now and forever.
Why is this? Okay, I'm not liking this feeling.
However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives. They fought to the very last moment when the old Capitol fell. Death isn't the end, nor dishonor.
Aww.
It is their eternal medal.
Aww.
They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice for the world we have today. In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection.
Oh.
Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would never have risen from the ashes. In honor of the wishes of the departed, look ahead, people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed will be carried in every flicker of candlelight and in every bouquet of flowers.
Zoe's speech is met with a wave of pause. Yet amidst the clouds, she drops her head. Her expression darting. She stays silent, waiting for the applause to fade before letting her gaze scanning the crowd. Her eyes pause briefly like herring, carrying a chilling aura.
My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share
Are
a little more.
you? You can't be who I think you are.
The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. That's what the living do. They seek ways to ease the weight of others' deaths so they can find a way to start over.
It's you. You are the one who set it up. It's you.
This is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital, and the people who survived it keep saying things like, treasure the moment and start fresh to numb themselves, hoping to forget the nightmare. No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives in Hollow Zero. No one asks why they had to die. The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived. This is a new Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had loved ones who sacrificed their lives in the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that someone has encouraged you to move on from them. What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose to forget? Have you never thought about why your own loved ones had to die? And why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Miss Zoe, there's not much time left for your,
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones! If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living must bear. If you fear its weight and run from the suffering, The soldiers will never find peace in their eternal rest. To tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget the searing pain. That's the real meaning of Remembrance Day.
Uh-oh.
I don't agree.
Thank you.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going with your search? Seems like you have something to say.
Yeah, you know.
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child.
Tell her!
And yet another who's found purpose because of the influence of his late sister. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here. The soldiers who died during the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades. That's why I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust the answer I've chosen. And I trust everything I've seen and heard.
Yeah.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about you, Charon. From the moment we met, I knew we'd never really understand each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends here. Please feel free to continue with your visit.
Zoe exits the venue without sparing a single glance back, leaving an audience of dead force in state of confusion. Brown looks off in the direction that she disappeared.
What do you think, Proxy?
Something's off. Oh, come on!
Something was definitely off about her just now. And the things she said, I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about
Yeah,
this.
it's because she's the... Never mind.
You mean about her real identity, right? Looks like we're on the same
Okay,
page.
good, I was gonna say.
Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't confront her directly on military ground, like at the outpost. She arrived so brazenly and left without a care. If I'm right about this, she'll be trying to contact us again in no time.
Just as he finishes her sentence, the phone rings again. Shepard appears on the screen as he appears the phone call. He sees me panicked, anxious to speak, but the moment she sees the outpost, he swallows back the words and clears his throat instead.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. The client just sent me a location via Knock Knock, along with a picture of several unconscious, tied-up individuals.
Yep.
I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis. At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
We'll be fine.
A location with a picture of the hostages. Looks like Grim Vulture is losing patience and wants to put an end to all this.
Alright, say less. What do you plan on doing?
Charon, what's your plan? With everything that's happened, no matter what you choose, I'll stay by your side till the very end.
Yeah. Karen doesn't answer right away. Instead, she takes out her harmonica and looks at it as if she's trying to decide. In the end, she tucks her harmonica away.
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. Help me venture into the depths of the Hollow to rescue the client and any other hostages. It's time to put an end to this.
Let's do it.
It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. Stop her from crushing everything in front of her with that heavy cross.
Alright, let's go. You leave the Remembrance Day with Gran and return to the video store. She lends her firearm in multiple hands and keeps adjusting her breathing. The showdown has begun. Is about to begin. Proxy, thank you for coming this far. In the upcoming battle, Grim Vulture is already set on stage filled with traps. We may need to brace ourselves for a tough fight. Do you have any strategy in mind? Be honest, this isn't a viable strategy. The opposite is the opponent's a sniper and I keenly anticipate the timing and trajectory of each of my shots, dodging in advance. In a battlefield pre-prepared by such a format of anyone, it's foreseeable that she will continuously occupy a late sniper position, randomly targeting us, while we have very few opportunities to land a hit on her. Wouldn't it mean be easy prey? Theoretically speaking, that's right. In a sniper duel, the one who fails to secure the best vantage point or expose their position always loses. But I believe there's still a chance. In our previous fight, I could sense the pride of impatience the Grim Vulture sniper. I'm not sure where the impatience comes from, but that pride is definitely something we can turn against her. At least she would never accept the idea of me surpassing her in sniping skills. If I can outmatch her at a critical moment, she will lose her composure. That will only instant she'll expose a weakness. Proxy, this is the strategy I've chosen. Roja may intend to be a superior sniper, but I shall surpass her and make the strategy succeed. To win the battle despite the overall advantage, please entrust your back to me, Proxy. Companion, to support me. You can do. You have to do the same. Entrust your back to me as well. Yes, I will. I will protect you, so please provide me with the guidance. Alright. Let's go! Into the hollow. Let's do it. Oh, wait. You have anything to say? Wait. Is, what's her name out here? No. Okay. Oh, we can actually finish opening this door. Let's not do that, because I think it's gonna think. Belle, it seems like I'm in a killing mood by saying this now, but please be careful. Green Vulture intends to take our and hide. We'll be victorious. We'll be fine. I'll do my best to assist you. Let's get it once and for all. I'm gonna be right here, but anyway. All right. Story time. Let's go. The final one. Let the squad.
We fighting?
All right.
Take me.
Since we did that one, we're gonna bring in the whole squad in. Let's bring.
Huh? Is something the mission starts?
And
Only
then.
the brave woman. That's me. Touch me. Let me
There
finish
you go.
my cup of hot
Yeah, I was
water.
gonna say these girls should be perfect. Let's go. The girls. I was gonna bring the range squad, but this should be fine. All right. Let's go.
Karen, look. Another communicator.
All right.
Adjusting for wind.
Hang on.
Here. Sure.
Thank you.
I've got it covered, Chingy.
All right, let's go.
Another communicator. It's a bad habit for a sniper to be so talkative.
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time how my target becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
Yep.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore. I, Zoe, the sniper known as Grim Vulture of Nemesis Squad, send you my regards.
Zoe. No. Grim Vulture. You, like me, were one of the advanced troops deployed to suppress Hollow Zero right after the fall of the old capital, right? Noct, Cartes, and Impera Squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow to reinforce the advanced troops.
Oh.
Nemesis, your squad, lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old capital. You blamed their deaths on the absence of reinforcements and sought revenge on them. That's my conclusion. Just like me. The fall of the old capital left you entirely alone.
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike? The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for, he pleaded with me to let him go when I was about to kill him, saying he had to see you no matter what. That's how you caught my attention.
Wait, what? The Imperial Squad. Oh, you're gone. Oh, we're gone. Nope, nope, you're gone. Nope, you're gone. Nope, 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 you're gone. Nope, 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 you're gone. Nope, okay, nope, nope, you're gone.
I let him live to get all sorts of information on you.
Oh.
I was so curious about you that I even set a trap, disguising myself as a victim to get
Wait, where is Nathan then?
It turns out we share the same story.
Uh-huh.
We even got the same PTSD symptoms. After all these years, we still see images of our teammates before they die. It's impossible to erase them from our minds. It's just, you use ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. Well, I can't afford to be as naive as you.
Uh-huh.
One night, when I was overwhelmed with the unbearable images of my comrades' deaths, vomiting and crying, I finally realized the meaning behind their appearance before me.
Uh-huh.
They were pleading with me, pleading for vengeance against those who abandoned us, begging me to destroy the repulsive, hypocritical new order of New Eridu.
I don't think that's what they want.
So, I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the hollow, watching as they became corrupted and died in despair.
Oh, you're just fun.
You really think this is what they'd want?
Yeah.
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding my missing squad mates, accepting their deaths when I'm done playing, and then forgiving the very enemy who killed them?
Uh-huh.
What a noble and virtuous gesture. Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with New Eridu's order, and live peacefully among cowards. It's precisely because you and I are so similar that this hypocritical and cruel attitude makes it even harder for me to forgive you. After our first conversation, I was certain I must end your life myself to prove I'm right.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you, too. Because we've suffered the same hardships, I can't accept the path of destruction you've chosen. Jesse, Aaron, Nathan, the client I've been searching for, and any other targets of revenge you've set your sights on. They all feel regret and struggle over the choices they made back then.
Uh-huh.
But you can't see any of that. You didn't target the higher-ups who misjudged the situation, the dangerous ethereals who killed your comrades, or the ones responsible for the fall of the old capital. Instead, you went after the easiest target.
Yep.
Grim Vulture, as a sniper of the Eridu Defense Force, you have failed in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions right here.
That suits me just fine. A sniper should let the gun do the talking. Make it to the deepest part of the hollow alive, and I'll meet you with nothing but raw malice.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's dance. All right.
Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know.
What?
Noct, Cartus, Impura, and many other squads.
Uh-huh.
Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat?
Yeah, that was obvious. Okay.
Relying on a show of hands to vote, isn't that ridiculous?
Wait, really?
Our lives were sculpted in such an absurd way, like a kindergarten election for class monitor.
Okay. Okay.
When I killed them, I employed the same method.
Okay.
I made the judgment of the people I captured vote on who I should kill first. You wouldn't believe how funny it was.
Oh my gosh. Girl, you're...
Laugh! Why aren't you laughing?
You...
Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already?
Yeah.
I'll take With pleasure.
I've got it covered. You still care about them? Or should
I just the police woman I'm actually really good with, so.
Unsolved mystery. Normally that's more suspenseful,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
In any case, when you stumble into the underworld with your insides spilling out, you'll see that you have.
Okay.
We're waiting. Orders received.
Oh my gosh, can you not?
Wouldn't it be more exciting to wait until then to
Okay.
reveal the answer?
The wind and rain are picking up.
Yeah.
This extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your surprise as you die.
Back up here.
That-
Sustain fire.
By the time the rain stops,
Come on. Ah. Yeah, you're really good at talking. Come on.
I wonder, do you remember the weather on the day the old Capitol fell?
Was it rainy or sunny?
It wasn't heavy rain like now.
Whoops. Misfit.
Both your teammates and mine, they all perished in a place like this. Now that I think about it, I guess I'm actually doing something good.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.
Made it to part of the hollow. Such determination deserves praise.
Ah.
Now, time for the final showdown to agreed on.
Okay. I'll just use. Nope, we're just gonna do. Nope, you're not gonna do that.
Don't hesitate.
Okay.
Prepared a little gift for you.
Come on. I should probably switch, but I don't remember the switch commands on this one. Oh
It
shoot.
wasn't easy luring it here.
Come on.
Play with it for a while.
Nope. Nope.
As for me,
Come on.
I watch you from above. Then I'll put a bullet right through your heart.
Come on. No.
Show no mercy. Huh?
Come on. Thank you.
Hit the core. Cross the line and you get shot. Justice?
Come on. Thank you.
Recalibrating.
Come on. Thank you. Give me that. And then give me that. I was gonna say, waiting for you. Frick. Sorry, I just don't remember how to switch fast enough, but there we go. Okay. 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 Yes, there we go. Really? Oh my gosh, it's double. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Don't hesitate.
Thank you. Holy Benji, that was annoying. Yes. There you go. Hey, bro.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
Breathe, girl.
The wind.
What?
It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily. What?
Gotcha.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Oh, Ty?
Charon? No. Wake up. Charon. What's this?
Monica, nice. After the gunshot, the hollow falls silence once more, leaving only the countless biting raindrops attempting to wash away the scent of blood that oozed from the wounds of defeating, only to fall all time again. The loser pays no attention to her mortal wound, only staring at the distant horizon, as though salvation might be waiting there. Sometime later, her victor has claimed the steel and stands in front of her. They share their last words while defeated still they converse.
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
Oh, this is kind of brutal. Holy, okay.
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster. What a disgrace. When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly. But I still couldn't hit you.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on. I was just saved once again by this. By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? That it's the will of my companions guarding me? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal. And now I live to your reckless actions, driven by some ridiculous fantasy. Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence, and the outcome of this battle. They are the greatest denial and insult to my revenge.
Okay, but okay.
Yet you're emitting a much calmer ether energy now. Almost as if you found relief.
My vision is fading. I can't see my comrades on the brink of death anymore. My wounds are fatal. I don't feel any pain. Relief. It's not such a bad thing.
Did you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time I saw you was actually during the fall of the old capital.
Wait, what?
My comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies. I made my way through one battle line after another. The advanced troops were nearly wiped out. But when I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting. They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out. They told me they were beyond saving. And if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me. I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in battle. Your comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow. You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the Defense Force after you came to. Just like me. I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation.
Oh my gosh.
But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family. If the reinforcements had kept their word and provided support, they wouldn't have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped into the Hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the Hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been accomplished in such a short time. The reinforcements would have only been a drop in the bucket. More sacrifices without results. Canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize casualties. I think most commanders would have made the same decision.
Objective and cold logic. I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure? I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to zero, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what I'd done, I had already taken several lives.
Oh, okay. So she kind of... So she was blind, but then in the end, she kind of... Okay. So that... Okay, so basically, she kind of like, wait, what the am I doing? But it was already too late.
Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. That was when you re-entered my line of sight. I think I've said this before. We're very similar, yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction, while you were destined to choose to protect. You're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. If you haven't found your answer yet, then I'll be the one to push you forward.
Okay, kind of twisted.
I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Aiming my gun at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage, all it left was a hollow emptiness.
Oh.
But you're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. My squad mates were fools, just like you. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But in truth, I never carried their will. So be it. Take the hostage and go. A villain stained with the blood of others deserves nothing but a miserable end. I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes.
Karen doesn't leave. Instead, she kneels down the river and picks up the arm and is playing the title Homecoming. How is that still working? The melee briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. A vague glimmer appears in her empty eyes in her fire moment.
It can still be played after taking a bullet. Impressive.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember we once shared the same path in life. But in the end, our paths diverged. Your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate, or found the true targets of my hatred. I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I think you must be my final teacher.
Oh.
You taught me, in the most intense way, what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too. That's good.
The melody of Homecoming plays on as the girl endures the agony of her killer rejection. Going to make the harmonica notes rise above the sound of the rain. As the last notes fade amongst the view one takes her final breath. Well, that... Okay. Okay, I don't care about that last one. Continue. I'm not... No. Yeah. I don't have a controller, so yeah. You rescue the kidnapped people, leave the hollow mouth, and also report the things to public security, and the update Shepard on the situation. The series it takes in such a tense battle leaves you dizzy. After requesting you meet the client with Shepard, you receive his message, calling you to Port Ellipse. Proxy, we arrived at port. According to Shepard, he and the client have rescued Jesse, and Aaron, and should all be here. Let's go talk to them. Darren, why do you seem... Oh, Proxy, you notice? Even though we defeated Grim Vulture, I still can't seem to let it go. Just as I thought when the wind changed and the falling banner blocked her vision, she could have retreated, waited for her sight to clear, and then resumed sniping. If she had done that, I would have had no chance of winning. But her pride wouldn't allow her to take action that implicitly admitted her tactics were inferior. She still chose to engage in shootout with me despite the blind spot. Doesn't that just prove your strategy was successful? But after realizing that she was actually wanted to die, I started to wonder, was my course of action something she deliberately led into? I wanted to find a way to break her trap and create an opportunity for a reversal, and she was waiting for that moment, ready to test whether I had truly surpassed her through the direct confrontation. I believe that was her intention. Her feeling must have been very complicated. Proxy, you told me that Grim Vulture once appeared here at that part, standing by the trash can on the wooden pier, gazing on the sea. What was she thinking back then, I wonder? Sorry, I was just thinking to myself. Let's meet the client again. He's still alive and hasn't become another one of Grim Vulture's victims. I suppose that's the best news we could have. Although I already understand that the client's true identity is not one of my teammates, and it may not bring the hope I have longed for, I still want to face him. Alright, let's go.
Let's do it!
Yippee! Alright. Kitty! Wait, why is the cat here? An remarkable trash can. There is no reason for stopping in front of the trash can the first time but seeing his eyes as one ordinary person. She was standing here silently next to the trash can and gazing at the sea. Search the trash can. Lifting the lid of the trash can, pile of crumpled up wrappers and discarded ether batteries, smelling of seawater, you find some torn piece of paper and scattered inside. Here and there, it was an easy to identify pages from a notebook that had been deliberately torn apart. The was discarded here wasn't just ether batteries. Got a piece of torn battery together. Quickly sort the pieces of torn battery. Now the shade is fully readable. It seems to be a diary. Read Vulture's first entry in the diary. Okay, Old diary, Patron. The captain came to talk to me again. Ever since I took down the elite Israel's last mission, word's been sparing around. Never squad has been an ace sniper. It's quite troublesome. Much of the rookies of the captain said they wanted me the guidance of their skills. Are these underestimating it means to be a sniper? Do they really think sniping is something you can just pick up whenever you feel like it? I decided every waking moment of my life is training. All to become a sniper capable of taking out any target. Without the result of taking out our life, you'll never become a proper sniper. The codename Grim Vulture represents the weight of bloodshed behind sniping. Like vultures feeding on the corpse. Hunt for death, wrap myself in its scent. I was going to turn the captain down, but Parangia told me I've been too tense lately and should try accepting the captain's proposal. It would give me a chance to socialize and mingle. Well, I guess I'll I'll think about how to teach those juniors, though honestly, I feel like snipers should be just let their guns do the talking. Read the second entry. Okay. Got a serious talking to for the captain. He asked me why my method of teaching juniors involved taking them to the hollow for a live fire combat training. What if something happened to him? How could I take responsibility? Everyone's being too naive. If they chose to join the defense force, how can they protect Naruto without being prepared to put their lives on the line? Many techniques and tactics can only be awakened and understood through the face of death's door. I was just teaching them through the most effective way I could think of. Besides, if they get hurt, it's that kind of real comment. Doesn't that just prove that they weren't cut out for it? To learn my skills, you need to learn the talent to back it up. In the end, the captain called off the training. Just when I was starting to enjoy teaching. Just when I was beginning to think, it might be not a bad idea to pass my sections to some of the capable juniors. Parents tried to comfort me, saying, oh, I'll have another chance to take the students someday. But who knows how long I'll have to wait, or if the students will even want to have what it takes. When I get to teach again, I'll definitely go and develop this training method forward. I'll throw them into a hollow, make them survive my sniper fire, force them to use the environmental and psychological warfare to counter me. So she did this. This was the new training method. She was training her. She was training her. Gotcha. In her own twisted way. As long as they're not unlucky and they manage to survive, they'll definitely learn everything I've got. When the next time comes, Iro will have another guardian. Heh. I'm actually looking forward to it. Come on, to think of it, Ranger has been acting pretty suspicious lately. What's that guy plotting? Read the third. After our mission, our captain squad has called me to the dorm. When I opened the door, I saw the balloons everywhere at Harry's birthday cake. Turns out, it's my birthday. They've been secretly preparing for the celebration for a while. Our captain apologized about the new recruit training incident from before and gave me a stunningly beautiful outfit. Everyone was chatting excitedly while sharing cake and stuffing gifts boxes all sides of my hands. And then, Harry got down on one knee and proposed for me with a ring. Aww! Though I agreed to date him before, I never really understood all this romance stuff and stayed pretty distant with him. But he said that that's exactly what he loved about me. How I'm all about sniping and a bit clumsy everyday life. He even thinks of my Conan Grim Vulture as something scary to most. Cute. That baka. He really didn't need to add the last part. Though I didn't show it then, I was actually overjoyed. With him there, with everyone in the squad, this must have been the happiest moment of my life so far. Ugh. Why didn't I have to be so shy then? To the point where I couldn't even give him the answer. I was saying something like, let me think about it. I should be fine right a moment. I should have found the right moment to say yes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. After we return for our next mission, I'll definitely want to wear that beautiful outfit and tell him everything. The other film memories of the past comes to a abrupt end here. And then, yeah. So she was about to get married. Oof. Alright. Hey, look, Shepard's over there. Let's see. Hey, Aaron. Ah, it's you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for finding a soldier who came down to get Zoe. Are you okay? My ribs are fractured. I'm here today barely holding on. Just a thank you person. I was foolish. I never even considered the possibility that Zoe was the perpetrator. On the way home from the ballet twins, we walked together. She easily knocked me unconscious from behind and brought me to a hollow again. If I had known earlier that she was a perpetrator, I would have defeated her right then and there. That friend of yours. Zoe tied me up in a room in the Port Ellis Hollow, told me her reason for killing, and was about to shoot me, but all I could think about was that she had kidnapped my friend. I kept questioning her. Back then, outside home, my friend and I were both part of the reinforcement troops. I tended to feel the situation was dire and voted to retreat, but my friend, she voted to go in. Why did you go after her? If you want revenge, you should have just killed me. Where is she now? I didn't even care about the gun pointing at my throat, just repeating the few sentences over and over. And now she admitted that she had killed my friend. I will never forgive her. Even if choosing to retreat was my mistake. Even if she carried the pain of losing her companion, I had only one thought, to take her down with me. But you survived. Yes, I couldn't break free from the ropes. I couldn't threaten her. All I could do was insult her over and over, begging her to defeat me, but she didn't. She pinned me to the ground and but she stopped just before pulling the gun. I glared at her with hatred, only to find her return the gaze with even more greater hatred. Her face streaked with tears. Why would scum like you even care about their companions? She kicked me twice with all her strength, and then left with those words. Huh, how many innocent lives has she taken so far? How many families have been torn apart because of her? And she still dares to call me scum? But now that she's dead, no point in saying anything here more. My friend will never come back, and I'll never forget the fall of the old capital, nor the series of nightmares that followed recently. If I can meet her again in hell after I die, then I'll settle the score of her. Until the time comes, I'll make sure to survive. Anyway, thank you. Alright. Hey. Shepard and Jesse are seeing the exchange trade. When noticing you wanted, and Shepard spots a bit further away. Ah, we meet again. How should I put it? Saved my life again. I really don't know how to thank you enough. Are you okay? Physically, I wasn't hurt much, but my mood is complicated. Being kidnapped by a person twice may have my intellect broker. I'm already considering the career change. Looking back now, someone who truly wanted to defeat me then and there wouldn't have deliberately knocked me out again and left me in the rescue by you. But at the time, I was just relieved that a survivor never even suspected Zoe. When she suddenly showed up at my door, claiming to have more information, I was completely unprepared. That's how I ended up being tied up in the hollow the second time. What happened next? She no longer hid and played the hunting game with me, but instead stood directly in front of me, posting her gun at me, and revealed the true reason why she wanted to defeat me. The events of the follow capture are something I really don't want to remember. I know I'm a coward, and in the most critical moment, I chose to retreat along with the rest of the troops. But if you had seen the rapidly expanding Hollow Zero in person, you would have been terrified too. The moment you stepped inside, death was certain. Every soldier present knew that. My actions during the fall of the old capital are stained in my career on the defense tower. When I learned Joe was right, I thought being defeated by her would be nothing less than what I deserved. But she didn't kill you. Yeah, no matter how resigned I was, when I was about to be defeated, I was still terrified, so I desperately begged her for mercy. But she didn't she didn't do it. I mustered the courage to meet her gaze, only to find her eyes empty, looking at me as if I was an insect. She raised her gun, emptied the bullets into the ceiling, and walked away. It's meaningless. Those were the last words she said to me. Tell me, back then outside Horror, when she recharged our current forces, did you really make the wrong choice? I don't know. What's the point of asking you anyway? One answer I was hoping to hear. Anyway, thank you. At least the very least. Because of this incident, I'm afraid the old capitals fell for a moment into those hollow eyes. Alright. So this is Nathan. We're gonna see. Cutscene, right? Yeah.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother of Lethe. It's good to see you safe and sound.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I nearly cost you your life, becoming a target of a victim from the fall of the old capital. Maybe that's what I get not helping my brother and the rest of the defense force back then.
Oh.
When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it. I had family among the soldiers already in the hollow, but I didn't have the courage to take that step. The one that might have cost me my life. I'm sorry.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize. The outcome wasn't something you could have controlled. You cared deeply for Lethe. And even today, you still think of him. To someone like him, who always cherished family. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. I heard you've been searching for the members of Liar Squad all these years. I'm nothing compared to your determination. Thank you for everything you've done, but please stop the search. It's time for you to start living a life that's truly your own.
Yeah.
I hate to say this as a family member, but back then, they were already...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years. But it's a fantasy that kept me from falling into the abyss. Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me. Is that why you commissioned someone to find me?
Yeah, what?
Yes. After learning about the bond between you and your squad, I knew I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get this to you. So I got on my knees and begged Grim Vulture. Even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her.
What? Wait, what recording?
Regardless of how things unfolded, What matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here
we're
alive
recording.
to
Stop.
hand it to you.
No, stop. Rummaging through his jacket pocket, he takes out a worn tape. A tape that Liar Squad discovered. Tape from Liar Squad. Discovered by Nathan's younger brother. This is a long series recording sparked a series of events that would follow. Years have passed. While the tape is surfaced, the audio remains almost pristine. A crystal clear as if it was recorded yesterday. Oh no.
I found this while going through my brother's belongings. It's been tucked away for years. There's a recording on it. And I think it's a gift Liar Squad made for you, but never had the chance to give you.
Thank you so much. Do you mind if I listen to it now with the proxies?
Oh gosh, yeah. With us?
Wait, with us? I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee, I'll pay it to you both shortly, so don't worry about that.
Nathan takes a step back and Charlotte looks at you. Her lips stand trembling. You gently hold her hand, feeling the warmth as she presses the play button.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper.
Aww.
Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad!
Aww.
Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
Huh.
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life.
Huh.
She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable and kind. He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
You two, stop arguing during the recording. I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really will have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that Styx, a reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing photos of his daughter and reminiscing about how he wooed his wife. The way he won her over inspired me a lot.
What? Okay. Okay, I actually like that. Brother just like, oh, that's funny.
All right, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. I mean, Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
That's our scout and engineer, Lethe. He's a bit self-conscious because of how his younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very capable. He taught me sharp observation skills, calm execution under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Aww.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool. It's fine. No need to cut anything or re-record. Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our Liar Squad.
Aww.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica. And the real Charon. I'll make sure to explain properly to you later, Proxy.
Oh.
As you've heard, this recording is a little gift from the 5 of us. How time flies. When I brought you into the squad about 2.5 years ago, you were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to keep pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot.
This is so sweet.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. This once, I'll admit, your moves were more elegant than that fight.
Aww. This is so sweet.
Not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits. Makes my job way easier. So,
Aww.
cheers.
You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5 years, you've absorbed everything I know about stealth, reconnaissance, and tactical countermeasures. Trust me, you'll become an incredibly skilled sniper.
I love how she's embarrassed.
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer. but you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance. When peace finally comes to Eridu, leave us and live your own life.
Where did that come from? She's not leaving us. Even if she retires, she'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes. We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us in return.
Aww.
Having you as a comrade is a blessing for all 5 of us. But I have to say one thing. You're always so sensitive and kind. Every time you see us get hurt, you look like you're about to break. Has our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you?
Aww.
I get how you feel. When your squad mates trust you with their backs, your first instinct is to protect them, right? But that's not the way it should be. No one can shoulder everything alone. Don't try to carry everything on your own. Choosing to fight on the battlefield is my resolve. Feel it. Share yours with me. And when it's your turn to watch my back, I'll give my all to honor it too.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something. Because your will and our will is preserved and carried on in other ways.
Yeah.
But don't let that weigh on you. Try to trust in us, just like we trust in you, no matter what.
I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but I eventually made my way through it. All this talk of camaraderie, of keeping each other safe, it's like a harmonica melody scoring our time together. Even when things change, our tune will go on, and that's enough.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified. Afraid that someday you'll blame yourself for failing to protect us and fall apart. That's why I wanted to record this message.
Aw, this is so sweet.
Please, don't try to bear everything alone. Maybe you can start relying on us more, fully entrusting your vulnerable side to us. Our will has long been intertwined with yours. We're comrades. This is getting way too sentimental. It doesn't feel like me anymore. Anyway, we just want to see you trusting your comrades enough to share your burdens, even if it isn't us.
Yeah.
Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest to us. If what we've said is hard to understand, just feel it through the music. Please, enjoy my masterpiece, Homecoming.
Aww. The old cassette plays, a familiar tune. It sounds crisp and clear. We recorded yesterday. When the music fades, the 8 goes silent. You turn to the woman who calls herself crying. As she desperately wipes away the uncontrolled tears, the harbor wind ruffles her hair. And then at last she lifts her head. This is that. Aww. I'm actually crying a little bit. Oh my gosh. This is very, very... Aww. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for this to end, sorry. Wait, is this gonna keep going? I thought it was gonna have an ending. This is not ending? Holy Benji. Okay, I think it's just gonna keep going. Sorry. All right.
Proxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Oh.
Yes. Can you see them clearly now?
Yeah, can you?
Yes. Crystal clear. As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting.
They're all your... Yep, it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta...
Oh, this is... Oh, look at them.
You can even see the ether corruption on them too.
So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. For everything.
After meeting the Nathan, you spend a long last with Kara and Port Lives, letting the sea breeze watch over you. You don't say a word because you both know it will be soon be time to part ways. As the tension begins to cool, you head back to 6th Street with her.
Proxies. No. Wise. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
It's no trouble at all. To be honest, Belle and I have been a bit lost lately because of some personal matters. But meeting you has felt somehow comforting. Don't you think, Belle?
Yeah! Our wills are aligned, yeah.
Exactly. We got something out of the experiences we shared. At the very least, it's brought us clarity. I guess our wills have always been aligned, haven't they?
Yeah!
Yeah. When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out, I'm glad you were there with me. You're right. We've already entrusted our backs to each other as comrades.
Yeah.
And because of that, because we are comrades,
Aww.
please, hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed. I'm sorry, but I've been keeping something from you. Charon isn't actually my code name.
What is it?
As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's code name. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my code name because I thought someone who couldn't protect their squad mates had no right to one. So I lied. Captain Charon was an orphan like me with no family to mourn her. I've been using her code name because I may be the last person in the world who still remembers her. But I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true code name is...
Stop her from continuing.
You don't have to tell me right now.
At the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately. Was he offering you a chance to return to the Defense Force?
Yeah.
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the Defense Force who's currently forming a new squad. And if my goals align with theirs, I could consider joining them.
Hey.
So, what's your decision? Where will you go next?
Yeah.
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building. So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force and keep chasing my new goal with a new team.
Aw, this is how they make show. Oh. And your new goal is?
Your new goal? Are you going to look further into the fall of the old capital?
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance.
Yeah.
I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make them pay for their crimes. If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life.
Let's go.
I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city my comrades cherished and sacrificed their lives for, I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again.
Yeah.
By letting the will to protect guide my hatred, I now have a clear aim toward the truth.
Yippee! That's exactly why we can't be completely honest with... Wait, that's exactly why we can't be completely honest with each other. Right, because they... I forget, this is like in the beginning. I wonder if now they'll let them know now. I'm actually curious to see if they will, because... Yeah, because this is in the past, not now. Because now they learn that everybody will help them. So I wonder if they'll reveal the thing now.
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we probably shouldn't learn your true code name or lean on each other too much.
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
No, we might walk different paths. Those paths will lead us to the same destination.
Yeah.
It's just that, for now, we can't say any more than that.
All right, now, right now we are still powerless. Yeah.
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture, we're reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching you fight back, almost losing your life to a bullet, that feeling. We're nowhere near strong enough to protect you, and we're not strong enough to open up about our pasts either. Sorry.
Without a second thought, she takes a hold of each of their hands and brings them together at her chest.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked away as something I cherish. If, as you say, our destination is the same, then we should continue on our separate paths, striving to grow stronger. The next time we meet, I'll reveal my true codename. I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of my life.
Deal.
Yes, it's a promise. We'll meet again, Charon.
You watch the woman who called Charon walk farther away from the way. An official shoulder waits for her on the end of the path.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense Force's Obsidian Division, Impera Squad.
Yeah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back.
I like his voice.
Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join? And did you have a code name during your previous service?
What?
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Oval Squad.
Yep.
As for my code name, Trigger. I was Trigger of Liar Squad.
Okay. Yep, and there's her name. So, one thing I did notice, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut, they didn't say in the recording. In the subtitles, they said the name. I don't think that was meant to say there in the recording. And they both hear it. So I think that was a mistake in the line. So there's a couple mistakes in this line, which is interesting, but it's still good. And then, things are coming in, Belle. Do you think we'll ever see occurring? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope so, too. We must grow stronger, and gain greater power of the face of the crisis. When we reunite with her, then we must hear her real code name. Exactly. However, after hearing what connections between her and Grim Vulture, I can't help but feel a bit sad. Two people with the same fate and in walking completely different paths, becoming enemies. Belle, if we also encounter enemies who their same fate, but now walk completely different paths with opposing goals, forced to be enemies, what would you choose to be? Yeah. I was mutual understanding with them. Haha, that really sounds like you'd say, Belle. If the time ever comes, let's all mutual understand with the other party together. Pantheon should always face everything together, right? After everything that happened, I'm feeling a bit tired. You must feel the same way, right? We'll got more and more commissions for the Shepherd from now on. How about we take a short break for a while we can? Leave the story. Age story completed. Archive. Okay, so I like that one better. Because, oh my gosh, that's why, yeah, because that felt longer. Yeah, that was a longer story. Because that wasn't split on the sections. That was a different take on the stories. Because to give you an example, usually it's like separated in sections like this. This was just one all continuous story. And I like that a lot. That was really good. I like that story. I really like that one. That really made me laugh. Not made me laugh. What made me cry? Oh my gosh. That ending was really beautiful. Oh, I didn't expect that to make me tear up. But, yeah. Anyway, that was really beautiful. I loved every minute of that. I want to see if I can make a unique, I will say. But anyway, I'm going to probably actually end it here. But yeah, if you like what you saw, just a reminder, this is streamed live on Twitch. _neat at twitch.com. Streams are Wednesday through Saturdays. So why'd you hop on by? Actually, sorry. No, redo that me. Actually, no, that won't. Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Hope you'll enjoy that too. If you like what you saw, I'm just repeating the intro again because I'm a dummy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, or ring the bell for more. I stream this live on Twitch. The schedule is going to be posted on Twitter, Blue Sky's YouTube community cap, and Twitch itself. I used to stream on Wednesdays through Saturdays, but my schedule's been fluctuating lately, so that's like I kind of had to redo the thing. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. This was fantastic. I'll see you all later. Peace. Pun, pun, pun.